Hey guys, this is Korax. Today is Wednesday, so a new batch of the events, the midweek events came through. We also had a new patch yesterday, and in this video today I'm gonna walk through both of these things. It's probably gonna end up being a longer video than usual, and also in the upcoming dates I'm gonna do a steadwick siege guide, because there's few things that you need to know about it to get the most of it. I'm gonna explain in the upcoming days. So let's start with the new things that came out in this patch. So in this patch we got a new artifact. It is a Sword of Frost. It's a premium orange artifact, just like your Power of the Dragon. So you need 6 components, and you're gonna have a great benefits from it. It's gonna be probably the strongest spell in the game at the moment. What it does is it decreases the spell damage taken by enemy units within a very high range by 50% through the entire battle, up to 2 levels, and inflicts slow and silence at the same time, lasting for 5 seconds. So it doesn't do damage, but increase spell damage and also silence and slow the targets, which is really convenient if you run units that benefit from slow, and also silence the target, so you can silence Angel when you're about to kill something. The thing is, it takes a spot of Titan Thunder, so you'll need to choose between one. So if your Titan Thunder is above level 7, you'll need Frozen World at least level 2 or even higher to actually be able to do more than the Titan Thunders, because you need to have level 2 to make it cost 0 mana. So as you level up the Frozen World artifact, you're gonna reduce its mana cost to 0, which is great, and that's why you need to wait for at least level 2 before you switch it with Titan Thunder, because you don't want to spend mana on anything else than your spells, and you'll also get a mark spell, so you get a lot of things to spend your mana on. The damage that Frozen World deals to unit can be stacked up to 3 times, so this you can get up to without level 5 you can get to 100% by 100% increased spell damage. With that level 5 you can have it to 150 increased spell damage. Frozen Wall cooldown decreases by another 2 seconds at level 8. Can also inflict freeze, so it's not only silence and slows, it can stop these charges or Angel for long duration. The cooldown of Frozen World decreases by another 3 seconds, so it's 5 seconds in total. The damage that Frozen deals to units can be stacked up to 4 times, so it's a 200% increased spell damage. So if you want to take this back row unit with a nuke like with a Sandra, that's what you do. You frost the world and just nuke these units behind. And then the range of Frozen World increases to the entire screen at level 20. So just like an Sandro or Astral Ultimate, it's gonna affect every unit on the battlefield, which makes this item great. But you need to get to it to level 20, and this whale over here has been playing for quite a long time, and he's only got his Dragon Feather to level 5, which tells you getting this new artifact to level 20 will take you a lot of time, so you shouldn't be rushing it unless you can afford it, but it's quite expensive. So another new thing we've got will be a Kingdom Championship. So the next week it's gonna start, and we're gonna face another kingdom in the battle, and the winner will get great rewards. There will also be an individual ranking. The rewards can be found in a marketplace kingdom. You can purchase them using these coins. What you can purchase is Dragon Steel. If you win, you'll probably have a better price for all these. So you'll also have Archmage Soulstones, which are quite useful. Archmage's gonna be a good unit now. Pack of gold, huge experience points. That's what happens when you win. Then you can have if you don't win, you can collect the coins, and you can buy Minotaur shards, ogre, mage, soul stones, shadow steel, star silver, bag of gold, and huge experience points. Okay, so as you can see here, you can buy 3 minotaur shards for 1800, and you can buy 1000 shadow steel for 3000. So you can buy 10 minotaur shards for 10,000. Sorry, for 3000. So see, buying that is not as cost efficient as buying that. Okay, because for 3600 coins you'll be able to buy 6 minotaur shards, while you can buy 10 shadow steel that can afford with which you can buy another 10 minotaur shards. So that's more cost efficient. But what I'm gonna focus here is if my server manages to win, I'm gonna buy Archmage Soulstones, because I'll start using Archmage with my Astral, because I don't have very strong units for Astral from different factions. I'm gonna get Ogre Mage Soulstones as well, because I have a quite high Ogre Mage Ogre, sorry, and I want him awaken. I'll at least get 70 of them. The next new thing is, in a plain shop you can purchase Zombie Soulstone, so you can awaken zombies now, which is great for my Sandra, because I'm gonna have him get another strong tank. In every other shop nothing really changed. In a campaign nothing, in the arena nothing. Okay, so that's it. What else been changed is in Duel of the Champions, you no longer get hero tokens when you rank up. You still get hero tokens from ranking. Let's see, let's go to rewards. Okay, so you still got universal hero tokens at the end of the ranking. So that didn't change. What changed is you getting these sign-in coins every time you rank up, instead of hero coins like we used to get Jedi'd. But you still get some universal tokens from all these levels. It's 2. Okay, it's 2. So we get 2 every week plus whatever you get here, which is good. You can also buy them from the store. But I'm currently focusing on Gel because I'm a little behind in PvE content. So I need to get done only by Gelo until I unlock King, and I can buy 3 shots for 100,000 coins. Okay, so these are the biggest changes. So let's go to the sign in now. In the sign in, I think these Sephiroth shards will be changed with sign in coins in the next month. The sign in stories right here next to this elf girl, and what you can buy with it is pretty much all all non-purchasable hero shots. So you won't be able to buy what they call champion heroes. You'll be able to buy all these normal heroes at price, and also diamonds. So once you max out all these heroes, you can stack on diamonds. It's not much, but it's something. You can buy it once. You can buy it once a day, so we need to refresh. So it's optimal. But at least you can get candle shards, jetted shards, or other light shards. Micho, Zyda, because Sephiroth you can purchase from guild shop, so it's easy to max out. Monera as well. So if you want to unlock the passives, it's easier now, and you can focus on whoever you really want to do. Okay, so let's go through these 3 units that became that awakenings became available. So you got zombie. So you got a disease outbreak when you awaken him, and it deals additional damage equal to 2% of max HP. Poison gas. Okay, so that's your trigger skill. As you can see, poison gas. Oh, it's an aura, so it does it every time. So you got 2% HP. Okay, damage continues, so that's very good for Dragon Invasion and all these big bosses. So he's even conflicts, so his value is gonna increase. Then we got poison gas. At the beginning of battle, applies poison gas to all friendly Necropolis melee units lasting through the battle. Damage can be stacked up to 6 times. Why would you do that? Why would you want that? Unless this poison gas will be able to heal you. So that'll be like a healing aura. Because it only does damage, you don't want to damage your units. Okay, so that might be a wrong description. Please let me, guys, let me know if you know something about that, because it's confusing. Okay, infection decrease extra attack and extra death by 30%. Or infection decrease unit damage reduction by extra 10%. So you can reduce death, or you can reduce damage reduction, and infectious is a passive. So poisonous gas, which is the aura, which is all the time, it's gonna decrease target's attack by 28 and slows the target. So 28, and you can get it by another 30, so about 50% attack decrease and also 30% death decrease. So I think that's pretty good because it's gonna reduce the value, all the stats over here. Can you see the stats? So it's gonna reduce all these basic stats, which is quite good because unit damage reduction is not even here. Okay, so I believe this option will be much better. And then at 5 stars awaken, you have a barricade of corpse skill effect increased to 150% of the previous skill effect. Or it can restore HP of Walking Dead equal to 10% of max HP every time a hostile unit is down. So that's another healing increase. On top, with Lich and Vampire, your Necropolis units can stay in the battle for longer because they're more squishy than other units, but it's gonna improve their survival. Now another unit that is available to awaken is an Ogre, and I really like Ogre. He's really cheap to level up, and I don't have Behemoth, so he's my choice. So recovery point, blood pool skill effect increases to 100% of the previous skill effect, and duration is increased by 10%. Okay. Blood pool skill effect is increased by 50% and its range is expanded. So you either get better healing and the duration increased by 10%, or you increase it by only 50% and you get a bigger range, which depends on your formation. If you run all these melee units and you're not getting all of them benefiting from that, you can use this, and it's gonna be enough area to cover them. Heart and War Song. Ogre unit damage reduction increases by 20%, that's passive. Damage increases to 200 of the basic damage of the skill when in rampage state, so basically twice as hard. So while hard, Ogre's unit damage reduction increases by 20%. The effect doubles when in rampage state. Okay, so if you want him to be more tanky, that's where you go. And if you want him to be just a little less tanky but also do some extra damage, that's what you go with. So I'll go with the tankiness. I only use Ogre for the aura and the tankiness. And for the buff of on all my units, they increase the healing. So Cure Poison, that's the skill that increases a passive healing over every unit. Skill effects increase to 150% of previous, or Cure Poison skill effect still works after the Ogre unit's death. So that's quite in handy if you face strong enemies and it's in a close battle, because the longer the battle and the longer the battle goes, your Ogre will stay longer. But if he's the one dying quickly, you'll benefit from it more than that. Then we go to Archmage. Okay, so Archmage, I'm gonna start using him because he not only boosts my caster units, but he's going to have a nice buff, and it's called Magic Affinity. So spell penetration attack speed increases by 10%. The stacked effect will not be cleared even if spell penetration changes the target. So as it works now is your spell penetration, mage's normal attack increases its own attack by 10% up to 20 stacks, so he can increase his damage by 200%. The stacks are permanent if the target doesn't change. They will be cleared once a new target is chosen. So if you're fighting an opponent and you kill some target and you switch into the next target, your archmage damage is gonna fall off. But with this talent, once he does 20 normal attacks, he's gonna be at his full damage capacity all the time through all the battle, which is great. Now we also can choose the attack speed increased by 10%, and then at the beginning of a battle receive a 10 stack spell penetration lasting through entire battle. Okay, so this is a magic mastery that you're gonna use for dragon invasion and stuff, because in dragon invasion you don't change your target. I don't believe archmage will target the small dragon that spawns, but what it also means you want that as soon as possible. It's gonna make your 20 stack twice the speed, so it's good for single target damage, and if you're fighting PvP you want that. Then we got arcane note. So magic field increase attack speed by 50% for friendly units in its path. Magic field at the beginning of the battle creates another magic field for all friendly tower units. The effect will not be doubled but stacked with the previous. So as it stands now, the magic field only buffs the units in its path. Okay, so it's only gonna be, if you run in 2 lines, you're gonna boost 3 units. That's why you want to stack your units in 2 lines. And with that, you're gonna boost all your tower units. So what you can do is you can put mage with secondary faction units in the same line, so it's gonna buff him, and then it's also gonna buff all the tower units in the second line, so you're gonna get the double benefits from it. Or you can just increase attack speed of same path, whichever you choose. I'll probably choose that and run a second faction with archmage next to it. Then you got energy loss. Each elemental death reduces mana of hostile heroes by 2. Energy loss. Does this. Okay. When mage units are on the battlefield, enemy hero spell recovery. Okay. When friendly hero casts air spell, mage will recover friend hero 2 mana. So that's confusing. Each elemental death, so it's only fire elemental, earth elemental, and stuff like that. Or is it a mistranslation? We'll need to find out and have some more clarity. Then we got energy super skill effect increases to 200 of previous skill effect, so basically doubles the effect. Okay, so you're gonna have enemy's mana is gonna decrease by twice that, and yeah, I think that's it. I'm not sure if this when you cast an air spell, your hero will receive 4 mana. Well, I'll have to check it once I have him awakened. So that's the 3 new units that can be awakened, the shop, and I think that's the patch notes covered. So it's a Wednesday, so we also get a new batch of events. It's a mid-week events, which are more exciting than the beginning and the end of week. So you got the live fest, so you can do an extra daily underground challenge. You get a single purchase. So if you spend £99, you got great rewards. If you spend £49, you still get good rewards. Everything else is meaningless. But what I've noticed is it's going to be a slight change in how they do these single purchases events now. So they introduced Elite Hero Pack. So you can buy an Elite Hero that's been previously released, which is Roland, Kilgo, Sandro, Astral, or Dragon Mutare. You don't need to worry about missing out on a hero. It's gonna show up in the next single purchase event. So I believe next event is gonna be purchase Xeron and also this box to choose instead of this Frost component pack. And after that week, we will probably have Xeron added here and a new hero will be released. So for £99, which you can buy 6 times this time around, okay, so you can max out this Sword of Frost, which only is gonna cost you £600 to unlock it to level 1, which is quite expensive, and truth to be told, not really worth it, because you'll need at least level 2 to replace your Titan Thunder. So you need to spend another 600 somehow. You can get earth elementals. That's good, but I believe you'll soon have an option to obtain them through the game. So £49 you can buy an elite unit pack, which is all the SR plus units, which is Leech, Earth Elemental, Genie, Mami, Manticore and Beholder. Or you can choose Power Leech Soulstone or 20 Universal Hero tokens. So Universal Hero tokens you can get through Duel of the Champions, and these you can buy from an event. It's called Limited Time Special Offer. Okay. So you can buy them here, 80 diamonds per soul token, and if you run Necropolis, it's worth it. And what I've seen they've put here is they've done a rebate, so you get a 10% down on these bigger purchases, which is quite nice. Because last time they were all at the same price. Yeah, so it's worth investing, but you only want 70 soul tokens at the moment to unlock 3-star and benefit from the second level or second tier of the awakening. Because to get to the 5-star you'll need another 250, I believe. Yeah, it's 100 and 150 soul tokens, so you need 250, which you can't even purchase now. Okay, so you won't be able to get to 5-star awakened Power Leech, which will increase his power damage by quite a lot if you manage to get it. So you can also buy Archmage Soul Stones for 60 diamonds per soul stone, and I'm thinking about buying 70 of them because I'm not sure how well these cross-server PvP even turn out. If my server manages to lose, I won't be able to buy these shards for at least another week or two. We don't know how often this event's gonna happen. So I'm thinking about buying 70 of them just to unlock 3-star awakening. Then we got Ogre Mage Soulstone, which I'm gonna skip because I can get it for the coins from the Kingdom shop, and I don't need to win to get them, so it's going to be easily obtainable. And Zombie Soulstone can be obtainable through your playing shop, so skip them altogether. It's not worth it. They are cheap. They are cheaper than all the others, but still 600 diamonds. You can spend it in a bad way. You can also buy the Undead King for 40%. Okay, cheaper. You can buy Phantom Component, but 600 diamonds. It's not worth it. You can buy Prayer Stone. Okay, so 10 Prayer Stone is worth 380, I believe, in the spell store. So it's quite a good deal if you are still focusing on unlocking the spells. Heaven Cast Stones, I'm not gonna buy that for diamonds because I can get them through all the means of the game, and I'm patient enough to slowly accumulate them. And you can buy a Dragon King for 6,300 diamonds, which is more expensive than it used to be. It used to be buyable by 6,000, I believe, and for 6,000 you buy a Dragon King, and it's with a 30% rebate, which will mean it costs you about 8,000 diamonds, which is not true. We could have bought cheaper at earlier times. We'll also get a 20% off on a chest during the campaign, double the gold, and again we got elite challenges. So you get, this time around you can get, oh that's nice, you can get 3 Psychic Elemental SSR shots. So that's what I believe they should be doing to make people pay more focus to this event. If you are able to get SSI units from every faction every week from Elite Challenge, that will be cool. That will help the free-to-play players to obtain that. And you need to do 3 to 5, so you need to buy your energy with diamonds. So that's a diamond thing. I'm quite happy that they introduced that instead of fire elemental shots. And these are the events running currently. As I said previously, I'm gonna make a new video about steadwick defense. over the weekend to show you guys what is really important and show you few ways to actually achieve a victory over there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's quite a long one, but there was a lot to explain, and I hope to see you guys on the next video. Bye.